Hello everyone, this is Ben Foggins Media Corner back again with a brand new AK After a Story episode for today, in which this is going to be another film that I saw that was released in 2021, which this film I really want to talk to you guys for quite a bit on my channel. Since now I have a day off work, I have now have a chance to review this film for you guys. And as you guys can tell, the color of my video, I'm here to talk to you guys, of course, the 2021 coming of age comedy drama, and that movie is Belfast. So Belfast, this was written and directed by Kenneth Branagh, and this is a semi-autobiographical film that's, as Branagh describes, as his life growing up in 1969 on things how he dealt with during the start of the troubles that have happened in 1969, where his loving community has turned upside down. And in this movie, we follow this young boy named Buddy, played by Jude in his very first acting role. And like I said, this is a semi-autobiographical film of Kenneth Branagh's life as a young boy, but following a different perspective of a different boy. That is not like, say, this actor's playing Kenneth Branagh, but this is a different character though that he's playing. So we see how young Buddy deals with everything that's now changed around him during the start of the troubles that happened that are starting to happen in his loving community in Belfast in 1969, and few things that he thought were normal, like what he enjoys doing, kind of changed for him when he's starting to grow up from being a young boy. And we see him dealing with all of that, as well as a few things that things that still are normal for him, that how still kind of feel the same for him, like having, you know, joy and laughter with his family, like with his parents, who are played by Caitríona Balfe and Jamie Dornan, and his grandparents, who are played by Hinds and Judi Dench, as well as also experiencing, you know, music as well as seeing movies on the big screen. So we see how young Buddy dealt with all of that during the whole troubles in 1969. So that's pretty much the story of Belfast. Now for Belfast, I was really looking forward to this movie because there was three main reasons of why I was really looking forward to this movie. The praises it was receiving when it was released last year in 2021 in the US, although we didn't get the film until January of this year. I was really looking forward to that because of how much praises it was receiving from last year, and as well as some awards it had won from like film festivals, as well as from award seasons. And I was also looking forward, and another reason I was looking forward to it was the cast. You've got Caitríona Balfe from Le Mans '66, or 4th Ferrari, whatever you want to call it. And you've got Jamie Dornan, which I think he's proven himself a lot in recent years. Hinds, which I think he's a talented actor, and Judi Dench, which she's a legendary actress. And for young Jude, like I said, this is his very first acting role. I was really looking forward to seeing what he can do for a film like this, since, like I said, this is a autobiographical film that's based on Branagh's experience as a young boy in 1969 in Belfast. And the third reason I was looking forward to was the director Kenneth Branagh, because I do tend to enjoy some of his films, like Thor, which I do think is a great superhero film for the MCU. Cinderella from 2015 from Disney, which it's a pretty good live action remake, although it's not one of my favorite live action remakes in Disney. And also I've seen from here Murder on the Orient Express in 2017, which I enjoyed. I do think it's a pretty enjoyable murder mystery film, although we don't tend to get these movies nowadays though. But he's got a new one that's coming out this year, which comes out this Friday, which I am planning to see, called Death on the Nile. I'm looking forward to that. And for his last film that he made, that was originally scheduled for being theatrically released, but didn't though, because of the situation that was still facing, which unfortunately had to be released on Disney Plus due to all of that. And I was shocked with what happened with the film and all that. And I tend to agree with what everyone has already said, because it's easily his worst film, and that movie was, of course, Artemis Fowl, which we can tend to agree that it is his worst. And I didn't even know that this was an autobiographical film that is based on his childhood in 1969. So I went to see this on opening day on the 21st of January of this year in 2022, and quite a bit of a packed screening. There was quite a few other people who were also looking forward to seeing this movie as well. And after walking out of the film, I gotta say, Belfast has easily got to be Kenneth Branagh's best work in recent years, because I absolutely love this movie from beginning to end. In terms for Kenneth Branagh's direction and the cinematography, I thought both of these things that he's done for a film like this, he did it. He did an incredible job at that, and because this movie it's a beautiful looking film for capturing every beautiful scene of imagery in this film, for the whole location shooting of Belfast, Northern Ireland, to represent the 1969 era, which I thought Kenneth Branagh again just did an incredible job at that for capturing every beautiful imagery in this film. While there were some scenes like that, there was a few quick editing moments in the film which I kind of found a bit of a nitpick for me. But still, though, his direction and the cinematography used in this film was still incredible, and it's easily one of his best directorial works he's ever done. And I would love to see him do more things like this in the future, since he's just achieved his directing talent so well in this movie, and his storytelling in this film, it's just filled with so many emotions here in this film. Because I found the story to be heartwarming, heartfelt, really moving, and entertaining as well. Because it's not like this whole movie is not like depressing or anything like that. Well, it does tend to have some dark moments, which when those moments appeared on screen, I was shocked, and it almost had me in tears. As well as when it gets to some dramatic moments in the film, I nearly had some tears under my eyes while I was watching it. And when it does tend to have some lighthearted moments, I had a really good looking smile on my face while I was watching this movie. And Kenneth Branagh as well, and for Kenneth Branagh again, for combining all the emotions for a story like this, again, incredible job with that, along with his beautiful direction and cinematography he's ever done out of his career. And as for the acting in the film, everyone in this film are absolutely fantastic in this movie. Caitríona Balfe, I thought she gave a great performance here in this movie. Jamie Dornan gives one of the best performances I've ever seen from this guy. It's easily his best role in recent years. Ciarían Hinds, I thought he delivered a really good performance here in this film, and Judi Dench gives another terrific performance. The four main leads in the film, like four big names in this film, I thought were absolutely fantastic in the movie. And young Jude Hill in his first acting role, what a performance he gives in this movie. He's absolutely terrific in this movie. He just shines bright like a diamond here in this movie, because he's just so amazing to watch on screen for his storyline, for his story in the film, which I really dug into it, and it just really made me care for him, of like what he goes through in the film, with the relationship with his family and a few things that's starting to change around him that's kind of hard for him to deal with. I just thought Jude Hill delivered it so well here, and I can't wait to see what else he does in the future, because to me he kind of reminded me of Roman Griffin Davis from Jojo Rabbit. He kind of reminded me of that, and I just love to see what Jude Hill can do for a film like do in the future, because again he was just terrific in this movie. And another thing I also liked in this movie was the music. I really love the music as well, because there are some like old-fashioned music, and when it gets to a finale of the music, I nearly had tears in my eyes after watching it, and oh my god, I can't say anything much about it because I'll end up crying. But in the end, though, Belfast, I had a lovely time with this movie. It's a wonderful film. Like I said, it's easily Kenneth Branagh's best work in recent years, and I can't wait to see what else he does in the future, because I think he's gonna get better and better since what he did with this movie. It's like I said, it's a beautiful looking film. It's really heartfelt. It's really moving. It's heartwarming, and it's entertaining. It has terrific performances, and it's worthy of award season. Because I would love to see this movie win a few awards, because it's easy another one of my favorite movies of 2021. I'm going to give Belfast a 4.5 out of 5. Yep, absolutely deserved this rating. Despite that I have one nitpick, in the end though, I had a lovely time with it, and obviously I 100% recommend this movie if you're a fan of like coming of age movies, or even if you're a fan of the country Belfast, or if you're a fan of Kenneth Branagh or any of the stars. This will be 100%. This will be 100% be your cup of tea. So thank you guys so much for watching for my AK Afro Store review on Belfast, and let me know what you think of Belfast if you have seen this already. Did you absolutely have a lovely time of it, or was this not your cup of tea? Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews. And as always, this has been Foggins Media Corner signing off.